let's talk about it. First off, I need to show you who my mama is. The amazing person who drew the whole thing. She made the let's see. She worked with me on the sketch, from the sketch to the reference sheet to the full design. She helped me out because I don't have any artistic abilities except for singing. Shiratake-san is my mama. She's so sweet, so amazing. I love her with all of my heart and soul. She's done a lot of other people's models in the past, and I'm obviously not the first person that she's done a model for. But Shiratake-san is my mama. I'm so happy. I've been, honestly, when did I first emailed her? Maybe half a year ago? What month are we in? Wait, was it a year ago? We're in October. A little over a year ago is when I first emailed her. I'm a stalker for real. She has really awesome art. She's an amazing artist. But yes, please go follow her. Send her your love. She's been so excited for me to debut. She's so sweet. So I've been talking to her for a year. We've been having a back and forth through email for a good while now. The models she's made before are so amazing. And this is obviously no exception. She's an amazing artist and I adore her with all of my heart and soul. So, the way I put my ideas together was through Pinterest. The best the best possible outcome was Pinterest. That's how I found everything out. Actually, wait. Before we go through that, let's look at the reference sheet. I will post this on Twitter so that everybody can see all of that stuff. Just so you guys, if you guys want to try to draw, you can. So that'd be sick. That'd be awesome. Where is that reference? Oh, I didn't download it. Heck. Okay, pause. Pause. Let me open Discord. Heck. If you want to try and draw as if I even can. Hey, I can't draw and I made all my assets, so that's on you. I'm waiting for Discord to load. Apologies. Alert, she opened Discord. I did open Discord. My Discord has been open on my phone. I always have it on my phone. Why'd you message that to me specifically? Oh. Why not frog emoji? Okay. Alright, Nightcrawler. Let me go over here. I was like positive I saved it, but apparently I did not. Apparently that did not happen. Let's save. Save. Good. I think I saved it. Browse. I've got this. There it is. Okay, hold on. Let me quit Discord on my computer. That it doesn't make my computer want to die. Alright. Oh! Look, it's me. About the same size, too. Alrighty. So... Womp. 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 So this is the reference sheet. So let's see. This is obviously the color palette here. Me, for real, as you know me. The little emblems on the bow and the collar. My earrings, specifically, because you'll never be able to fully see my earrings. Womp. Those are my earrings. I think they're really cool. I think the earrings are sick. Then you have full... full waist... waist to chest ratio. Waist to chest ratio. Crazy. Again, not my doing. Again, that was all Shiretake Mama. For real. She did that. You can't bonk anybody. This is me. This is my body. But the boots have a little bit of a heel. This leg, which leg is that? My right, your left, is like a little bit more bent, so that's why the shoe, it looks a little bit different on this side. That's why you're so tall. Yes, the boots. They add a bit of height. But yeah. So I'll post this later on twitter.com and also probably in the Discord, so y'all can see that for real. I should have kept Discord open. I'm realizing my mistake now. I'm gonna reopen Discord on my computer, because I want to go through everything that was a part of making the model, and the first thing that was a part of making this model was obviously the am I dumb? The pictures that I found on Pinterest. So I've gotta go through that first. In case you guys didn't know, if you click the Discord icon, I think it's like 20 something times, it'll go Discord, right? And then it's like, and then every time it opens, that's what it sounds like. And that is in fact what just happened to me twice now. I am a little affected. I'll be for real. Hello! The lag. It's always Discord that makes me lag this much. Am I dumb? Are we dumb? Sometimes, yeah. Okay, pause. So let me save images real quick. So, the original outfit, everything I found was already pre-existing stuff. So we couldn't use them one-to-one, right? Just because, like, that's how it be. Fawn! Thank you! So we couldn't one-to-one everything. It is how it is. But I gave her these images and then I, like, drew in, like, color references and then wrote my ideas for things. And not everything is exactly how I had originally pictured, but that is what it is. And in fact, I think it's better for it. Me personally, I think it's better for it. I'm sending the images to myself, and then I'm going to save all of the images to my computer, and then I am going to once again close Discord. Yay! Save image, save image, save image, save save image, save image, save. And obviously English is not Shiretake Mama's first language, so some of the things that I said to her were not like perfectly understood, and that's normal. But again, I think it's better for it. I like it the way it is. Let's see. So first we're going to look at first I'm going to look at the original dress, which is a picture of an idol whom I don't know. But this was the idea that I gave. It was more asymmetric than this one is, and the belts were very much used as inspiration for other things. There are more bows, it's more flouncy. Again, I like not as many buttons. Gold is where gold is. We keep the gold, add star decorations and moon decorations, and then a white instead of the cream overlay, and then a dark blue instead of the white. And obviously it's not one-to-one in the slightest. Like, it's not exactly the same in any way, shape, or form. Let me go back here. If we looky, there is obvious inspiration from it, but it's not a one-to-one, which is normal. But this was like the idea. This was the starting idea for everything. And it's so good. So the next bit we'll look at is we can look at the boots. The boots were just regular white lace-up boots that I found. Again, these are all like images I found on Pinterest. And Shiretake Mama just like took it and ran with it. I said gold bows, white laces, blue boots, and I basically, with all of the things that I gave her, I said, these are the ideas I have, these are like everything I've got, but you take it and run with it however you'd like to. Like, take it wherever you want. So, she did that. And it looks so good. Originally, I think the socks were meant to be lace. Or not lace, but, fishnet. I think the socks were meant to be fishnet originally, and they ended up just being regular socks. There were some other things that were changed throughout the process, and I wasn't there. But I think it's perfect. Let's see. Next up, we can look at the eyeshadow. This was the idea for the eyeshadow. It's not too different, but it's not super similar. My eyes, those are my eyes. I'm really trying to like close my eyes and like to like show the eyeshadow properly. I'm like squinting really like a whole bunch. But those are the eyes. My idea was different than how it came out, but I think it matches the hair, and I think that's good. Matches the hair better. Then what else? The earrings, which you guys saw, these were the original earrings. Oopsies. That's not. Oopsies. These are not the earrings aren't exactly one-to-one again. They're more bronze. first off, and it's a chain from one thing to another instead of what this is. I think that's cool. Next up was the bows. The bows were pretty spot on to what I wanted my design to look like. I knew what I wanted the bows to look like. Bye, Pyro. I knew what I wanted the bows to look like. Off dot. Like, off rip, I knew what I wanted the bows to look like, but I couldn't find anything for the life of me that was similar enough to what I wanted it to look like. So I just straight up took a picture of bows that looked kind of like what I wanted, and I said, this is how you do it. So, no heart gems whatsoever, which we don't have. We don't have heart gems. A star and moon in the center instead of hearts. And then the colors are white in the middle and blue on the outside bows. And honestly, that's exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I envisioned. And I think they look very cute. The last thing here is the hair, which is a little different from what was originally envisioned. Originally, it was a peekaboo hairstyle idea for me. But I feel like that was not fully... I mean, it was pretty understood, but not as much. The hair is longer than I originally thought it was going to be, which is actually chillin'. We're chillin'. I like the long hair. But I think it's very cute. The bangs are perfect. The little ponytails are perfect. The hair dye difference is a little different from what I originally planned. But honestly, again, better for it. And then it said that the bows were a separate image, which you already saw. So those were the original ideas. Then, dang it, I should have kept Discord open. I'm doing this to myself. I'm doing this to myself. Let me see if I have it downloaded anywhere. I don't have it. I don't have it. I wanted to go through the sketch ideas. Pause. I don't even know if I have that. I don't even know where that is. Some of you have already seen this. Some of you have been attacked by me personally in your Discord DMs. And so you've already seen these next images. But I want to show everybody that these were the first ideas that we had. But I got 40 schmeckles, so... I'm waiting for Discord to load again. It's always Discord, it's always Discord! Discord went, Discord, you know. Opening that. Oh, every time. So, save image. Save. And do I have to open Discord again after this? Will I have to open Discord again? I hope not. I hope not. I'm closing Discord, everybody. Alrighty. Browse. So, these were the 3 original ideas. So there was a standard, which was less, intricate. There was a cooler version that had, like, a shorter skirt and was also less, still less intricate. And then there is the more girly, more flounce, so much more vibes, really intricate version, which is obviously the one I went with. Music is, it's all over the place. Okay, yeah. So these were all sample ideas that my mama had. I decided to go with the third option when it came to the vibes. The thigh choker was a cool idea. That was a cool idea. I don't think that's what it's called, but it was a cool idea. But we didn't go for it. I wanted it to be more cutesy. So it was more cutesy. But yeah. So there were always the little additions of the belts. There was always the little, what are those called? The little chains. It's just that one of them had more flounce, and I liked it more. I like the more flounce. I like cutesy things. In case you didn't know. So this was the vibe that we went with. Let me see exactly what I said to her when she sent that to me. Those were design examples. After that was sent, then if you look, this hair is boring, right? This is boring. There's nothing happening in this head of hair. But now we have little stars, which me personally took directly from Anshiraishi from Project Sekai. I said, can I have star details in the hair like Anshiraishi from Project Sekai? And I sent a picture of Anshiraishi from Project Sekai. I said, please, please, please. And she said, I got you. Don't even worry about it. So now we have little stars in the hair. I think it's very cute. Of course, Project Sekai was an inspiration. Well, of course. What else would it be? Then the rest was all her. So like everything else that she did, I put in. Basically, she would send me updates and be like, "How do you think? What do you think?" And I'd say, "Please, this is perfect. Keep going." From that point on, I didn't have many more pointers. Everything else was basically really like perfect, and I loved it so much. So then the next part was waiting for it all to be done. Fluffy! Hi! So by that point, the next point was waiting for everything to be done, like being drawn. And once that was done, then we moved on to rigging. Which, if you guys remember, I said to myself, I'm not gonna pay for somebody to rig it. I'm gonna learn how to rig. And it was I say, I think I can do it, and then I do it kind of thing, which in fact was exactly what I did. I said, yeah, I can probably do that. And then I rigged it, and I learned how to rig. So every movement my model is making, the eyes blinking, the eyes going wide, the mouth moving, the side to side, the hair moving, all of that, I learned how to do and did it myself. It was a very long process. It's probably why this took so much longer to get done than anybody would have expected. Because I took the time to learn a whole new program and taught myself how to rig things that it would look good. Rigging looks very well done. Thank you. But so, in case you're wondering if something does look a little off sometimes, it is because I taught myself how to do it with this model. One day, I'm thinking I'll probably get it brushed up and have somebody who is way more experienced at this than I am to do it. But for the moment, it is just how it is. The hair rigging is already good. Thank you.